Hello, hello, mis cielitos, and welcome back. Cuckoo is here, and I'm here to do little corrections. There was a couple streams ago where my internet just completely crapped out, and the visual of the game was incredibly choppy. It was buffering. From the little bit I've seen, it seems like the audio was fine, but yeah, it was like many minutes behind, and the visual would just jump around, so it was very bad. And so this video right here is me going to be re-recording the video, and then hopefully I can just attach the audio to it. But since I'm just going to be following along with what's being said, the visual might not 100% line up with the audio. I'll try to keep it as on track as possible. But just letting you know, if you see something odd there, that's why. After that, we did a couple recordings. I'm hoping that I'll be able to get everything up in time to get back to streaming, and hopefully it's okay. I've called my internet service provider. I haven't tested streaming just yet. But yeah, let's just get to it then. Hello, hello, mis cielitos, and welcome back. Oh, are we going through? There we go. Hello, mis cielitos, and welcome back. Cuckoo is here with Binks and Pharaoh, and we are continuing Coffee Talk 2.
It's moments like this where I wish I actually drank coffee because I feel like I need it.
Oh,
You don't drink coffee?
I do not. Because if I do, it'd have to be a dessert, and I really can't be having all that, so...
Nice. Well, you could drink tea, right?
Yeah.
The evening whispers. Robots ask to give ultimate advice. Elven burnout is real. Here's how to avoid it. New image recognition tech confuses gnomes with dwarves. A review.
I thought that was Zangief for a little bit, but, you know.
Birthday, February 8th. Well, that's coming up. Vegan vampire professional model. EP, Alyssa. Self-summary, part of Lost Angels agency, old enough yet still seeking the truth and purpose of life. Favorite things, the fact that I've been blood sober for 10 years now. What I'm doing with my life. Currently a model, past stock trader, entrepreneur, venture capitalist. I'm not even going to try and pronounce any of that.
I mean, is she French, or is she just doing it to be all hip?
I don't know, actually.
She might have some French background, actually.
I'm actually trying my best to recall my knowledge of French over high school years, and I cannot. Those are some words I do not recall at all.
Lover of the bright moonlight, believer in a life without a fight. I'm a big fan of art and poetry. What I'm doing with my life. Working 9 to 5 in a trading company by day, going to poetry readings and museums on the weekends, enraptured by the forbidden fruit.
Could you go back up to like what the top said? Nope. I was trying to see the birthday or what it said there. Nope, can't get it.
High school education failed you.
It did.
A girl always has her secrets.
Top of the morning to y'all. Hungover, but feeling awesome.
Just spent almost 2 hours checking on the mobile games in the App Store. The amount of copycat games is just staggering. No delivery today. We'll resume tomorrow.
I just realized we have yet to really see more Myrtle or Aqua in this game. Was it just one day we've had them?
Yep. Such a shame. Give
Is
us
the
our
game-
lesbians.
Oh, there it is.
Alright, and let's get one more story in.
Let Pharaoh read it.
Okay.
Yay!
Something we did.
Your free trial starts at okay. Okay. The Prince of Happiness. The cashier rang me $13 for 2 packs of cigarettes I chose from behind the counter. It should be enough to keep me sane for 4 days, if I carefully smoke 10 sticks per day. I lit one as soon as I left the convenience store. 9 cigarettes left for today. I checked my phone as I walked to the cafe. I checked my phone as I walked to the cafe. I usually do my writing. Let me reread that. The damn punctuation screwed me up. I checked my phone as I walked to the cafe I usually do my writing at. There. Spotify just charged me its monthly fee, $10. Seeing that my last Wrapped was 80,000 minutes and more, that was a tenner well spent. I closed the Spotify notification along with some email notifications about the permanent jobs I was hoping to get. All polite rejections. Freelance for a little bit more, so it seemed. I stubbed out my cigarette in the trash can by the cafe's door before brushing the ashes that managed to claim some spots on my discounted flannel shirt. The cafe was completely empty, except for the clearly uni students struggling over their assignments. People with proper jobs don't work in a cafe, after all. They worked in tall buildings with ID cards and fancy suits. Not all the time, trust me. The kind of people who had their lives figured out with every expense planned well into their 80s, they really don't know me, do they? I sat in the smoking area. A cup of $2 iced coffee stood tall beside my laptop, droplets of condensation playfully racing each other to the table. Some droplets stayed on the brim of the cups as if planning their way down, finding the smoothest path possible. I cheer for those droplets figuring out their track, not knowing what lies at the bottom of the plastic cup, not knowing if they can ever make it there either. And so I began typing. I had to cover this economic research paper for some Nobel Prize winner about the amount of money you need to make per year to achieve optimal living conditions. It's 75 grand per year, by the way. That number for an immigrant who just started chasing the American dream like me was sky high. I do pay a fortune for my beat-up apartment. The monthly cost for a subway alone is above $100. If I count my yearly expenses, as the responsible adults should, they should reach about that amount, if not more. I wonder if that meant I was living optimally. I mean, I sure as hell was not, but I wondered. Maybe the price of happiness is different for each person. Maybe those Nobel winners didn't account the price of addiction, or depression, or other words society categorizes mental health conditions. Have they accounted for the price of antidepressants and sleeping pills in that 75 grand? That is the cost for some people to be able to sleep and function. I was damn sure it wasn't included in that number. Maybe people born with more scars on their bodies have to pay more to be happy. And to think that happy is such a sadly abstract unit of measure. How do you even measure happiness in numbers? In the amount of possessions one has in their bedroom? The number of children you have, and how their upbringing is facilitated by the digits of your bank account? And how many times you smile in a day? If the last one is how you measure happiness, do fake smiles count? See, way too many variables, and I had to present all this bullshit in a 700 words or less article. 700 words or less article that'd be rewarded with $100 if it got enough clicks. It still hasn't, and probably never will. So do you think this number is the right price for your happiness? Let us know in the comments section. I ended my article on that cheerful note, ignoring the irony of the question itself. Just like I ignored my 5th cigarette slowly burning down on the ashtray. Another wasted payment to cover the price of happiness. 5 cigarettes left for today. Is this shit meant to depress the living hell out of me, or, you know, like, a lot of stuff kind of hit too close.
Aw.
Ugh.
Let me check something. Stream seems to be buffering.
Uh-oh.
I'm not sure why. None of my settings are different.
Did you happen to run like a speed test before this or in a while to see if anything's been going on?
I mean, it hasn't been happening before, as far as I'm aware, but yeah, YouTube is giving me a message the stream status is poor. Let's see. Is there anything I can change while still alive?
You want one of us to host the call instead? Maybe that's the issue.
We can give that a try.
Okay.
Alright. Okay. Let me see if there's anything that maybe is still running in the background. Maybe. Okay, closed a couple things. Don't know if that'll help. Let's see. Good evening. Officer, welcome.
Hey, Kobe Pa.
We have your thing? Oh, we don't. Okay.
Oh, miracle, he has it.
I couldn't remember. How are you doing? Officer?
Oh. Hey, sorry. My mind's kind of elsewhere right now.
No worries. Work issues?
What else?
All ears if you want to chat.
They're a pal.
Alright. Doing a little testing just to see how things are. Let me see if I can get back to the live page, see if it's any better now. Okay, it seems to be doing better there. Sorry about that, folks, but yeah, for some reason, my connection was just terrible. If you had been watching, you'll probably see that there was a lot of buffering. It seems like some of it still saved, so I'm just going to skip past that little bit where we read a bunch of stuff in the beginning and get to the conversation with Jorgi, and then I'll just edit them together later on. Good evening. Officer, welcome.
Hey, Kobe-ba.
How are you doing? And damn it dropped down to poor. And I'm not even using my avatar. No, we just have to go for it.
Oh. Sorry. My mind's kind of elsewhere right now.
No worries. Work issues.
What else?
I'm all ears if you want to chat.
You're a pal. I'm in a real bind, Kobe-ba.
What happened?
Well, never-ending workplace issues aside. Things are getting weirder by the minute, and I'm feeling out of my depth.
Are you talking about your recent patrols?
Yeah. I've been analyzing the CCTV footage the last couple days.
Oh, I see. How did that go? Did the cameras manage to capture anything?
Yes and no. The infrared's caught a couple blurry things. They ran off, turned a corner, and disappeared. It could have been anything, like rats or cats. But neither fits what I heard on the scene. The footsteps, you know, the laughter. Yeah, come to think of it, it sounded more like giggles.
Giggles? Can werebeast giggle?
Yeah, not that size, no. Even if they could, it don't explain the footsteps, really.
I see. So, what's next?
I have some ideas, but they're just wild theories at this point. In short, I'm stumped. You know, Kobe-pa, I've been racking my brain ever since Miss Riona dropped that bomb about the fairies, you see?
Oh? What about them?
Well, as it turns out, fairies was an umbrella term for many types of beings. Anything that didn't fit the known physical rules at the time was to be referred to as such.
Oh. Huh. Does that mean banshees were part of the fairy folk?
Yeah, probably. Not anymore, though. It's an ongoing process, but the list is getting shorter. But back then, any sentient being that was even remotely incomprehensible was considered that. And that includes apparitions.
Apparitions?
Yes. I'm scared. Apparitions like...
Ghosts. Ghosts.
Ghosts!
I see.
What do you mean I see?
Eh?
Does it sound like a bad joke to you?
I'm not sure I follow.
Bud, come on. Ghosts don't exist. Do they? Because if they do, all I can think about is that damn tree now.
Ah, right. Tree.
Does that mean it's haunted?
It could be. Don't get how you. I don't get how you can be so calm about this. Huh? Oh, well. Why wouldn't I be? I mean, there have been all sorts of customers here. Some of them are so out of this world, even. Sometimes literally.
You're right. I guess you're not the one who's being weird. Oh, look. I guess you're not the one who's being weird here, huh?
Don't say that. Everyone has their own picadillos.
True that.
If you don't mind telling me, though, may I ask the reason you're so afraid of ghosts?
Gosh, no. That's a long story.
Well, I'm nice and settled here. I'm not going anywhere.
Have you not seen that movie 13 Ghosts? That's pretty jacked up sometimes. I gotta say, I watched that movie probably way too many times at a way too young age, but interesting. Not something I'm ready to talk about anyway.
That's understandable.
All you need to know is that my fear was never caused by actual ghosts.
Oh?
Suggestion is a very powerful thing, Gobipa. But that's all I'm willing to share. For now.
Okay. Thanks for sharing.
You know, it's funny. My grandpa was very into this stuff. So is my daughter. They're like my opposites. Very curious and fascinated by the unknown. Not that I'm not, mind you. It's just with my time as a cop and all, unknown variables usually mean trouble.
I see. That makes sense.
They're the kind of people who could see things from nothing. And I mean that in the best way possible. Like, you know the Zen rock garden thing from Japan? They understand the Zenness of it. I don't, but that doesn't stop me from thinking it's chill, you know?
I think you almost got it.
Yeah? But I'm sure he and my daughter could talk about it for hours. Too bad he passed away before she was born.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Nah, don't be. On that note, Kobe Pup, You see my lighter, right?
I'd say I'm pretty well acquainted with it now. Yes.
My bad. That thing was originally my grandpa's. He bought it sometime after the war ended. It was to commemorate the upcoming new era, he said. In more ways than one. He got honorably discharged due to severe leg injury he'd never be able to recover from.
Ah.
At the time, he was living right across the street from the former town hall. For obvious reasons, he couldn't walk far. So, it was a good location for him with all the veteran support nearby and all.
Right.
Now, about that street. You see, my grandpa liked to chat. Never liked being alone, that guy. Plus, he pretty much hated his bleak room. So sometimes, he'd go and hang out with the street vendors in front of his place. There were all kinds of beings there, along with their pets, from all walks of life. That's why he had a lot of stories about the craziest things.
Ah, I see.
You see, the street's name just came to my mind last night. Can you take a guess what it is?
You mean...
Bourne Street. Uh-huh. It wasn't called that before. That's why the whole thing didn't click for me straight away. But I went through his files and it checks out.
Does that mean the vendors he was talking about?
Bingo was his name-o. You know what? He bought the lighter there.
Whoa. What a coincidence.
Are you sure it's only a coincidence?
What do you mean?
Come on. Ain't no way they're just coincidences, Koipa. Everything's lining up too perfectly if you ask me.
Uh-oh.
Think about what's happened so far. It was my team that found out about the vandalism before they dumped the whole case on me. That my car was hit out of everyone's.
Right.
Then my luck started tanking. The broken mug, the fan, the black cat. Just tons of weird stuff happened in the past week alone, you see?
Right.
Then one thing led to another. My team was chosen to lead the investigation. And tell me, who's in charge of the case? Me. Then there's the Banshee lady, patron, with some information I wouldn't have thought of. Dead tree stuff, the fairy market. Information I wouldn't even have remembered on my own.
Right.
And now we know why I kept losing my lighter, right? How are they not connected? Tell me.
Well, you list them all in order like that.
I'm telling you, Kobe, Pub Place is calling for me. The case is made for me. They really picked the wrong guy. I'm just real bad at dealing with spooks. They know me. They make me question everything I've ever known, you know?
But I've always thought you're pretty good at handling ambiguity, officer.
Not when it comes to supernatural stuff. Because we don't know enough about what's real and what's not.
Hello, Marco. Welcome to the stream. Unfortunately, we're having some buffering issues, so I don't know It's probably really bad. You're probably gonna get this message like minutes later. Hopefully the recording will be fine, so I'll upload stuff then. Apologies.
I'm sorry, can I have somebody like tag in for like 1 minute? I gotta check on something really quick.
Okay.
Okay.
I do wonder what it is up. Because OBS says I'm streaming fine, so it's either YouTube or my internet service provider, which could very well be a thing since, I don't know, there was a point like 2 or 3 months ago where it just crashed and it hasn't been as good since then. I don't know. I'm with Xfinity, and quite frankly, I do not care much for them. I should probably look into something else.
Do you want me to voice Jorgi?
Yeah,
Until he
go
comes
for it
back?
for now. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Oh?
I think he's back.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. I had to check
No
on
worries.
there. Because we don't know enough about what's real and what's not. What will they do? Will they hurt us? Do they bring bad luck? Good luck? What's the truth? Who knows?
Maybe you should take a day off and catch up on your sleep.
Sounds so paranoid.
Or yeah, maybe like that. Don't drink coffee for a little bit. Huh? What's that?
No, nothing. You know, another patron of mine suggested a documentary to watch.
Yeah?
The focus was on interesting drinks from around the world. You could find everything from mundane to the extreme. From local comforts to really special stuff. And I kept thinking one particular drink might interest you.
Oh?
It is something like a protection drink. It's made of coffee, honey, lemon, and a slew of other ingredients.
Huh. Protection from what, though?
From evil spirits and bad luck, I think. Maybe it'll ease your mind a bit.
Ah, gotcha. But Kobe Puck, even if the whole situation is haunted, there shouldn't be any evil spirits, right?
I wouldn't know. But I might need your lighter.
What for?
Well, the drink needs to be lit up. I just think your lighter might give it that extra magic boost it needs. Compared to just using a regular flame, I mean.
What are you gonna do? What are you going to make me anyway? A flaming moe? Nah, I trust it. Here.
It exudes an interesting feel.
Okay, then make me this magical drink you learned, Kobe Puff.
Just don't forget to give it back with the drink.
Let me just get rid of these notifications. Okay, that was all for today. Okay, coffee, honey, lemon, was it?
Yeah.
I believe so, yep. They also mentioned a slew of other ingredients, but we don't need to know that.
Nah. And then the lighter.
Quemada.
Ooh!
Yeah. I love that it was purple.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. The drink does light up, huh?
Yep. This is special, just for you. So don't tell anybody.
Roger that.
Here you go. Ooh, careful.
Dang, Kobe Puff. This is really something else.
Like some witchcraft or something.
You sure it's okay to drink?
I have no idea. But I'll take responsibility if anything happens.
Yeah. I'm just being silly, aren't I? Sorry for bothering you with all this stuff, Kobe Puff. You even made this crazy drink to make me feel better.
Don't say that. I'm always so happy to help however I can.
Thanks. Man. At least with crooks, you can actually deal directly with them, you know? Not the case with apparitions. Not with that attitude. Huh?
Unlock conversation with... Oh.
Who the hell are you? You look like some celebrity I can't put my finger on. Oh, it's gonna bother me. I don't even know what the hell to say about him. Everything can be caught with little elbow grease.
You could take this one, Binks. I feel like you talk
yes.
so little. Like your characters never show up.
Oh, I actually have a character in mind that I'm going to reference here.
Oh, so do you still want me to continue this, or?
You're Jorgi, so I'll do this guy.
Okay.
Everything can be caught with little elbow grease.
Oh.
Not actual elbow grease. I won't make that mistake again.
Oh, he's British. The Queen? Is that you?
Hello, Williams. It's been a while.
Yeah, it is you. The surprises just keep coming this week.
Let me go over there.
You know each other.
More or less. We were brunch buddies.
Brunch buddies.
Brunch buddies.
I feel like I meant to say brunch buddies in that same serious tone. But I don't like to talk about it. I still get nightmares.
What, was he the one cooking?
What the hell happened during this brunch? I feel you. I wasn't sure we were gonna make it out alive.
We were truly the lucky one.
Without a doubt.
I'll just take both of your words for it.
Good. Because I don't like to talk about it.
So, what brings you here, Detective? Surely it's not for coffee.
Secret police reasons. I've not read the briefing yet. But enough about me. Tell me about your supernatural problems. Heh, supernatural.
Yeah? I don't think I've ever seen an episode of that show, but it looks like it might be good.
It was really good up until after season 5. It's like, don't bother.
That's a lot of shows. It's like, oh, okay, you overstayed your welcome. You should have ended it before it got bad, but...
And it ended up with like 12 seasons, right? Or more?
I think it was 13, but it's
Jesus.
because the creator had a plan for 1 through 5, and then after that, other people took over. So they really just after that they really just overstayed their welcome, unfortunately.
Oh, damn, that
So
sucks.
1 through 5 was really, really good, honestly. I still loved it, but anyway. Alas. You need to bust a ghost.
Can make a stupid ass joke. Oh, who you gonna call? Well, busted. I feel a bit much. Ooh. Okay, composure. I was just talking to Kobe about getting over my fear of that stuff.
And ghosts.
Something like that. I'm weak against the ghostly looking stuff. I get freaked out easily. For example, I admit I got a little spooked by what happened on Bourne Street the other day.
Ah, I remember that.
I know very well that unchecked fear leads to prejudice. That's why it's a no-no in my book.
Good for you, Jorgi.
It even pains me to admit that out loud.
Sometimes the toughest case to crack is ourselves. Other times, it's ghosts.
How do you do it, Detective? Your cases, man. I'd have probably lost all my hair by now if I were you.
I try not to think about it all that much. And when I do think about it, I think, who else will do it? Nobody. That's who.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You know, once you get over the dead part, they're just like you and me. Look. I remember this one case. We were investigating a haunted apartment. This lady, her husband, had recently passed away but wasn't moving on, if you get my drift. Real deadbeat, couldn't take a hint. Anyway, we had to go in and exorcise the place, right? But the husband, he's caught wind and he's retreated into the basement. I won't get into the technicalities of it. But it's harder to get a ghost out of a basement or an attic. It's all about angles, really. I mean, I get it. That used to be his home. All his stuff is still there. It's hard, I get that. So, I'm slowly going down the stairs to try and coax him out. Bam! Next minute, all this romantic music is playing, and the whole place is lit by spotlight. Basic sensory illusions, classic ghost tricks. Then, before I know what hit me, I'm sitting at this pottery wheel and he's behind me and...
Wait.
Yes, they're referencing that movie.
Isn't this the plot of that 1990 film Ghost?
Oh. Maybe? We had a movie night at work and I closed off before it started.
How can you? It's an amazing movie.
The story must have slipped into my subconscious.
You just wanted some of that Patrick Swayze goodness. Riveting.
Oh my god.
You look
They
like
look like-
Patrick Warburton.
They look like brothers.
I don't even know how I wanted to handle this.
You should... Oh, do Gumshoe.
I feel like I'm kind of doing gumshoe with Jorgi a little bit, but
Oh, yeah, you are kind of.
I can't do a Patrick Warburton at all, but hey, detective. Hey, people I don't know.
Did you get your important errand sorted?
I sure did.
Dooley, I can see crumbs stuck to your face.
That's just a rain. It's very, bready rain.
There's filling all over your top.
That's blood from gunshot wound. It's healed up, though.
You're literally holding the receipt from the donut shop.
That's why they pay you the big bucks, detective.
You mother effer, you went to Krispy Kreme without me.
So, what'd I miss?
We're talking about getting rid of Officer Williams' fear of ghosts.
Hey. Ghosts?
Yeah, you're afraid of them, right, Dooley?
No idea. Never met one.
We stopped a ghost riot.
Ghosts aren't real. So you don't need to be scared of them. Easy.
There you go, I guess. Sorry that wasn't much help.
Nah. What you said, that they're just like us. That's a good thing to be reminded of.
Exactly. They used to be alive, just like us. As long as they don't try to eat, possess, violently murder you, you should be fine.
They're very reassuring.
Just talk to them. Feel their culture, listen to their issues and spectral wails. Treat them like any other person. See what's on the inside.
Goopy ectoplasm.
Ew. Well, should be, since you can see right through them. I thought you didn't believe in ghosts.
It's best to not overthink anything he says.
I certainly don't. Well, thanks for the advice. I think it'll help.
Our pleasure. Now, Julie, I think we should read that case briefing and find out why we're here. And review your salary again.
I already did.
Oh,
Turns out we were meant to arrest the person driving that taxi.
Instead of...
Instead of taking it all the way to Seattle, yes.
Why?
The driver was a chupacabra. I freaking hate you so much, Lily.
Okay. Okay. Let's get out of here, Dooley. Good luck, officer.
Thanks, McQueen. A lot. You too, Officer Dooley. Bye, guy. Good luck with your rat problem or whatever.
Oh my god.
Bye, Coffee Wizard.
Take care. Coffee wizard, I think I like that. Hmm.
Told you that man is gumshoe.
Yeah, maybe I'll definitely keep the gumshoe with that, but it's such a weird
Interaction?
situation.
Yeah.
You have to unlock them by getting all of this guy, Jorgi's coffees correct, and by giving him the lighter back.
Oh,
Oh.
so it's not even guaranteed that these guys even show up. Okay.
Correct.
That was, quite something.
Well, what do you know, Kobe Puh? Looks like my good luck is back. I'm feeling like $1,000,000 now.
I'm very glad you do.
Thanks anyway, Kobe Puh.
I really did nothing much. Are you going to be okay?
Okay, enough to start thinking about what to do next. I'm done here for the night. You have a good evening, all right?
Please keep me updated, officer. And stay safe.
Will do.
I mean, that was basically Georgie's good ending, I should say.
Okay. Alright then. Maybe I'll go check the stock and... Hmm?
2.
Hey! Miss Fiona! Welcome!
Hello.
How's the traffic out there?
It's a mess. There is construction work taking place on Leonora Avenue.
Oof. I can imagine the gridlock already.
Fortunately, I have no deliveries to make today.
That's great! I'm happy you're here. So, anything I can make for you this evening?
I'd like something for my throat. I would appreciate a cup of tea infused with some lemon and a touch of honey. Oh, okay, our midsummer one again.
Actually, that sounds kind of good right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good one.
A cup of warm midsummer's night's dream for you, miss. That's what we call it here.
How whimsical.
I feel like there was a horror movie called that.
Are you thinking about Midsommar?
Yes.
I love that one. It's one of my favorite horror movies.
I haven't seen it, but I heard it's really good.
Mm-hmm.
I may be getting that and Hereditary mixed up, but...
They're both by Ari Aster, so yeah, makes sense.
Oh, so is that why they're both really fudged up movies?
Yeah.
Okay. I haven't even seen them. I just know a lot about them. It's like, okay.
It's wonderful. Sweet, but well balanced with the lemon, and the slight bitterness of the tea completes the taste. Thank you.
You're so very welcome. By the way, you missed Officer Jorgi by a few seconds.
Is that so? How is he?
He's been thinking about what you said quite a bit, actually.
Oh?
He's currently dealing with plenty of clues he isn't used to. And that's why he's hard at work at the moment.
I see. Would you mind doing me a favor?
Oh? What do you need?
Could you give my contact information to him? We only connected via Bluetooth last time, so...
Oh? An email address and a phone number are written on it belonging to Riona Sheeran. Piece of blue...
What I said a few days ago may have been a bit overwhelming. It is possible that I spoke more than was necessary. All because I couldn't help but feel a pang of bitterness knowing what happened to the tree.
That's entirely understandable, though.
But it is not my intention to interfere with his work. As such, if he requires any assistance, please do let me know. It is the least I could do, as I realized there would be plenty of difficulty obtaining information. Oh, I mean, because Officer Jorgi is a human. And we semi-physical beings have our own way of sharing information. As such...
I understand what you mean.
Okay. I just do not wish to incriminate anything or anyone.
It's fine, I get it.
I'm glad.
I'd say you're already I say you've already helped him out in more ways than one.
Hmm? Sorry, did you say something?
Oh, cute blush.
I was zoning out a little.
No, nothing. I'll pass this off to him.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Bad traffic aside, how are you?
I'm... To be honest, I've had a lot on my mind of late. And I don't know how to express it without sounding pathetic.
You know I'm all ears.
That may actually be part of the problem, I am afraid.
Pardon?
You know, I've held conversations with more individuals over the past week than I have in the past few years.
Is that a good or bad thing?
It's troubling.
Oh, I'm sorry about that?
I don't mean it necessarily in a negative way. It's just... I used to believe that I had a settled life objective. But I have been doubting it lately.
How come?
I finally heard back from Miss Rachel yesterday.
Oh, any good news?
No. Our fields are admittedly quite different, so I was not expecting much. However, she provided me with some contacts who may be of assistance, even though they had no direct connection to the audience I am trying to reach.
I see.
She explained clearly why she thinks I should contact them, however, which I am thankful for.
That's very thoughtful of her. So, what's the battle plan? And why are you doubting yourself?
In essence, the advice is to slowly increase my network, to make myself known.
Oh?
Sounds familiar, doesn't it? You can probably guess my concern about it.
I think so. But you could give me a refresher. Just so I don't misunderstand.
I feel like that would be a shortcut, so to speak.
Right.
She did, however, remind me of an important and humbling fact.
What would that be?
Well... Oh, but it's not guaranteed you'll get anything out of it, don't you think? Unless you're really, really sure the so-called shortcut is 100% gonna work. Because you'll have to do way, way more than just making a few calls and waiting for callbacks, you know?
I'd say that's a decent impression of her.
Thank you. After that, she told me a story about her early career experiences, both the good and the bad. Getting noticed is truly only the beginning. Then it is either a matter of letting your talent speak for you, or you go out there to develop connections with the right people. Even then, there's still no guarantee of success. After listening to her explanation, I respect Miss Rachel's determination. I can certainly see how it worked out for her. But then I was left wondering whether Mr. Lucas meant something similar during our first meeting.
Right. I thought it all sounded familiar. Will you try her suggestion then?
I don't know.
Is it difficult?
No more difficult than sending reels to every audition I've come across. And being rejected by every single one. But for some reason, I feel conflicted about it. Speaking of Mr. Lucas, he and I have also continued our correspondence. Although perhaps it was more like a necessity?
Did something happen?
He was stuck?
Pardon? Okay, and it seems like that recording ended there. Let me see if the rest is somewhere else. So cut here. Alright, yep, I was not able to find anything. I guess it just completely crapped out there, so I'll have to finish the rest of this by myself. He was stuck. Pardon? Actually, he posted about it on social media last night. Oh? I might have seen it. Did you? I came across it when I was updating my schedule and responded out of concern. Then he called me almost immediately. He was loud. All sounds in order. And extremely drunk? Really? He denied it at first, but it was too obvious not to notice. He told me he was walking aimlessly, deep in thought, and entered Cary Park without realizing he had done so. Must have been some deep thinking he was doing, because I think it rained pretty hard last night. Well, I wouldn't know. The bus to and from there is currently not operating after 10 p.m. Which is why I sent him a message informing him of that fact, as he seemed to be unaware of it. Right. So he called me to ask if there was any other mode of public transit nearby. Wouldn't it have been easier for him to just call a cab? He told me he wanted to know the city better. At midnight? Why not? After all, you operate your business after dark yourself. Touché. Perhaps he just didn't want to go home yet. And I might be mistaken here, but I thought he doesn't like drinking. Wasn't it partying? Nevertheless, I think last night was quite different. It appears he had dinner with his team, and he needed the extra courage in order to negotiate with them about his proposed new direction. Oh. I see. I suppose it didn't go as expected. Perhaps. And I know that feeling all too well. Miss? However, he said he will keep negotiating until they reach a compromise. That's good. Is it though? Miss Rachel told me about the hoops she had to jump through at the beginning of her career with her teammates as well. Likewise, Mr. Lucas has worked hard to obtain approval from his team for his actions. How can they still be so positive? Oh, what do you mean? Just cannot picture myself convincing others to give me a chance like that. I almost wanted to ask, why do we have to be at the mercy of others in order to succeed or fail? Can't talent speak for itself? But if I truly believed that, with the number of rejections I have received so far, I should have stopped a long time ago, shouldn't I? Right, that's why it doesn't work that way. What do you mean? To let talent speak for itself, we would all have to have the same standards. I see what you mean. Art would cease to be art if it were standardized, wouldn't it? However, doesn't that imply that everything still depends on the whims of the individual judging you at that moment? How does someone like Miss Rachel or Mr. Lucas manage to be fine with that? Perhaps because they don't see it as the be-all and end-all. What do you mean? Rather than viewing them as judges with the authority to determine their fates, perhaps they simply see them as hills to either overcome or avoid, if that makes sense. Just a matter of perspective as to where the power lies. But it's not easy to climb those hills, especially if you've never done it before. Therefore, it's good to try and find out what works for you, or ask for guidance, or assistance even. Because one can't possibly know every single way to overcome obstacles, or be able to safely recognize warning signs without first learning about them from others. Is that what you're trying to say? I see. Still. Miss Fiona? Yes. Sorry, I got a bit lost in my thoughts. Wait a second. Isn't this... Oh, since at this point we've progressed along in the story since we've been recording, I don't think this song should be playing right now. Oh well. Can you imagine? Well, I won't say it since it'll be spoilery for people, but that's just really funny. You're fine, I promise. But speaking of Mr. Lucas, what happened to him after the call? I picked him up and drove him home. Whoa. But I thought you're located in Bellevue. I am. But I still had unfinished business in the downtown area. Moreover, he suddenly began singing quite loudly nearing the end of our call, which led me to conclude that it would be best for me to go and fetch him. I see. How was his singing, in your opinion? It wasn't too bad. If not for the fact that he was screaming most of the lyrics, that is. Welp. His hoodie was soaked when I arrived, so he had to take it off before getting into my car. Thankfully, the water did not completely soak through to his shirt, so he remained relatively dry. However, I still had to lay down the seat covers, as his fur got rather wet. Ah. Hope he didn't get sick then. Aside from all that, was he okay? Considering the situation you mentioned earlier, I mean. Well, he happily asked me to do karaoke with him, which I declined. Probably for the best. Could have been entertaining, though. I ended up taking him for a drive, though, as I needed to take care of my unfinished business. A late night delivery? No, I was buying a pie. At midnight? Yes. Why? Concerned you may have a competitor? No, not at all. Maybe. Maybe a little bit. Why? You don't even sell pies. Oh, Kobe-pa. You will be fine. I sort of want to know, just so I can inform Officer Jorgi about it. Oh? Why? His daughter loves pies. When his car was vandalized, Officer Jorgi had plans to buy pies for his family's get-together. But the report took a while and the weather was bad. And by the time he was able to get a taxi, he thought everything was already closed. I see. But he takes pride in being a Seattleite. So I wonder if he knows about it already. Well, it is a very small kiosk attached to a pub. Very easy to miss. The spot is known as Disco Pie, and it serves fresh pies until 1 a.m. Interesting. Good to know. Thanks. Getting back to the story, though. You both went for pies, then? Yes, and that seemed to fascinate him for some reason. What did you each get? You ordered a slice of warm apple crumble with a scoop of French vanilla ice cream on top. And a large cup of piping hot coffee with a little bit of milk. Ow! I feel betrayed, truly. Oh. But it was my suggestion since I thought he needed to warm up. Double ouch. I apologize. I'll live after I kill them. A little piece of advice, though. A glass of warm water might be better for the inebriated. Coffee's not the best at retaining fluids, and thus preventing hangovers. Oh, that's really good information to know. That's why you are the best barista, Kobipa. Thank you. Okay, my feelings are hurt slightly less now. And what did you get for yourself? I had a slice of hibiscus blueberry mince pie myself. And just so you know, I did not order anything to drink. Good. Yonder, barista. Drinks aside, what an interesting combination for a pie. How do you like it? I enjoyed it. You serve hibiscus here too, don't you? I'll remember to order it next time. Please do. And so, we continued our conversation afterwards. That was when he told me he had not given up on his goal, despite the many disappointments with his team. He also told me why he does not drive at all. Really? Why? It is... On second thought, it may be better to hear the story directly from him. Another time. I apologize. No problem. I understand. We also discussed quite a few things we have in common. Really? Yes. Surprisingly. And before we knew it, it was already nearing 5 a.m. Must have been a gripping conversation. I am not sure. However, his exhaustion seemed to finally catch up with him. So I drove him home. Weren't you tired as well? No. I should go now. All right. Will you be okay? I have a lot to think about. Thank you for being patient with my concerns, Kobipa. No problem at all. Anytime. Have a good evening, then, Kobipa. Come back again soon. Jingle beans, this is a new one. A warm drink with kick for Christmas mornings, also perfect against headaches on rainy work nights. Friday, September 29th, 2023. Stunning whispers. At least it's pretty. Researcher responds over alleged algae invasion. Dorfira. Tech teams up with Golmex Industries to produce self-healing concrete technology. Scandal at fire. Top secret files leaked online. Scandal. Alrighty. Well, we will go ahead and end things right there. Thank you all so very much for coming on by. Hope you have a wonderful time zone wherever you are, and as always, please do take care of yourselves and each other. Toodaloo-hoo!